Dynasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty here. And today is the regular season finale for year number 4. We have the final 2 regular season games on tap here as our Hot Corners look to make the playoffs for the 3rd time in their first 4 seasons as a team in its existence. Last year we finished at 5-11, missing the playoffs for the first time. Today we come in here 8-6. We're guaranteed at least a 500 record, which puts us in the playoff conversation. Winning at least one game gives us a better chance of making the playoffs. Winning both gives us a shot at the division title if the Moose lose both of their remaining 2 games. First game we got against Wild Pigs and their ace Wes Yogurt, who was recently re-signed by the team after leaving for a spell after year number 2. And being re-signed midway through this year. And then in the final game we will be taking on the 4th place Freebooters, who have a losing record, I believe, at 4-9. They are already out of the playoffs and have no shot of making it. I believe we are taking on their second pitcher, Winnie Noel. Not sure if Noel is the ace or if Cannon is the ace. I cannot remember, because I know they have both of them as pitchers. So we shall see when we get into the matchup. Our first matchup has Wes Yogurt, of course. He's 1-1 on the year with a 1.69 ERA, released by the Blowfish because of cap issues and the fact that they weren't going to make the playoffs anyway. He comes in with a 1.31 whip, which isn't bad. ERA is fantastic. He's going to be taking on rookie pitcher Hassan Hester, who is 1-1 on the year with a 3.98 ERA and a 1.18 whip. Very respectable numbers for the rookie as he keeps his ERA under 4, heading into his final start of the season. Let's see if the team can keep their winning ways going. Currently on, I believe, a 2-game winning streak. I go back to the schedule here real quick and just check and make sure that that is actually factual. I'm not making stuff up. Oh, we're actually on a 3-game winning streak. Even better. So let's see if we can make that a 4 or even a 5-game winning streak. We're hot at the right time. Hopefully it's enough to get into the playoffs. Alrighty, looking at the lineup, Caleb McClure is going to be batting leadoff here. He's coming into this one juice, followed by rookie Khalil Rogers in the DH spot again. Left fielder Buck Swiner moves up to the 3-hole, hitting very well. He's homered in the last 2 games. Snag Roper's juice, batting in the 4-hole. Then we got rookie Vanessa Copeland, who's tied for the league in home runs and also leads the league in RBIs, I believe. Catcher Apollo Oliver back in there after McDowell went hitless again. Lafayette over at first base, followed by Geronimo James in center, and Arms U in right. Let's go. See if the offense can rally behind Hester. Hester is, I believe, the starter with the least run support on the team this season. So, it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues or if we finally get him some runs. Wild Pigs currently sitting in 3rd place in the division. They are 1 game behind us. I believe they are 6-6 or 7-6, something along those lines. I believe they're 6-6 because this is Yogurt's last start and he's their ace. So, yeah, this would be game 13 for them, and we are currently sitting at 8-6. We're 2 games ahead. Well, actually, officially 1 game ahead because the losses are the same, but we have a 2-game lead in the win column. Monica Bang will lead off, followed by Jackie Slam and Kitty Kaufman. Let's see if the Wild Pigs here can do anything. Here's second-year player, second baseman Monica Bang, coming in with a .250 average, 3 homers and 10 RBIs on the year. Heading into the last quarter of the season. Slider down and away, called a strike from Hester, and the game is underway. Next pitch from Hester is going to be a fastball down and in. That's hit on the ground to second, right at McClure, though. He's going to go to first. That's 1 out there for the rookie. Brings up center fielder Jackie Slam, the veteran on her 3rd team in this simulation. Originally on the Nemesis, then on the Moose for a spell, then the Sirloins. Actually, she's on her 4th team. She just got picked up by the Wild Pigs this year. Coming in with .260 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Change up down and away, call a strike, 0-1. Bit of a down year for Slam as she is showing her age with the gray hair. Curveball down and in, called a strike, 0-2. Generally, I've noticed that the white or gray hair that appears in the game generally gives you an indication that player is getting ready to retire soon. So, just a little fun tip. 3rd pitch fastball from Hester's down and away, grounded to short. Roper over for it to his left. Buildings up firing, and he'll make the play at first. 2 quick outs for Hester. Brings up veteran second baseman Kitty Kaufman, hitting .358 on the year, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Very good average for the 3-hitter. Decent power numbers as well to boot. Curveball down, grounded to first on the first pitch. Lafayette there. She'll take it to the bag, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the rookie Hester in the first. Hester does his job. Let's see if Yogurt can match him here in the bottom half as McClure, Rogers, and Swiner are due up. McClure comes in, hitting .431 on the year with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Very good numbers for him. Strike at the knees, 0-1 to third-year second baseman. Cutter misses low, 1-1. Fastball inside, rope to right field as McClure inside outs it, and that's going to be a leadoff single for the hot corner second baseman as he'll be on with nobody down here in the first. Brings up rookie Khalil Rogers, DHing today, hitting .419 on the year. Second on the team in home runs with 6. Also second on the team in RBIs with 17.
That's outside.
First pitch cutter up and away. It was an attempted pitch out on McClure, 1-0. Fastball inside, swung through by Rogers late, 1-1. Cutter outside, called a strike, 1-2 the count. Runner goes. Fastball up, sky down the left field line. Hooking towards the line. It's going to be hanging up, though, for Moon as he'll make the catch out there and left for the first out. McClure will retreat to first base. Brings up Buck Swiner, hit .320 on the year now. Hit 2 homers in his last 2 games, and he has 7 RBIs now on the year. Really starting to hit very well. Ball inside on that changeup, misses from Yogurt, 1-0. Fastball down, breaks his back, grounded to second. Vang has no play at second. She has to go to first on the fielder's choice. McClure in scoring position now for Roper. Comes in juiced. Veteran shortstop signed from the Wild Pigs in the offseason. Hitting .460 on the year with 2 homers and 11 RBIs. Ball up, 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Ball down, 2-0. Fastball chase, grounded to second. Vang there. She'll go to first, and that'll end the inning. Hot corners do get a hit, but Yogurt matches the 0 put up by Hester in the top half. Top 2 we go. Wagner, Stiffs, and Blings do up here. First baseman Spanky Wagner comes into this one juiced, but he is tense. A little bit overriding that little tense feature there. Hitting .318 on the year, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Bad down year in the power department, but good average from the veteran first baseman. First pitch to Wagner's a down and in slider, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Good eye there. Good placement by Hester. Change it down in the way, dribbled to short, cut off by Copeland. She'll barehand to go to first, just in time to get Wagner by a step. Brings up veteran right fielder Oakley Stiffs in his second year with the Wild Pigs, hitting .283 with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. Signed over from the Freebooters. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike from Hester, 0-1 at 91 miles an hour. Slider up and in, misses inside, ball 1. Hester is definitely an accurate pitcher. None of his pitches are like overly spectacular, but he knows how to place them. Change up down and in, misses 1-2 the count now. Curveball up and away, taken for a called strike as Stiffs is taking all the way, 2-2. That has not come off his shoulder here. Fifth pitch is a fastball down in the way, taken below the knees, full count now. Slider up and in, popped up on the infield. Hester to his left comes off the mound. And he'll put it away for the second out. Brings up catcher Ernie Blings, the high-pitch specialist catcher, hitting .355 on the year. Very best average he's had so far in the Dynasty. 1 homer and 3 RBIs, down here in the power department once again. Fastball down in the way, grounded softly to short. Roper bare hands and charges. He's going to go to first with it, and that'll end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Hester here to start the game. Bottom 2 we go. Copeland, Oliver, and Lafayette to face Yogurt. Here is rookie Vanessa Copeland, leads the team in home runs and RBIs, also is tied for the league lead in home runs with 7, leads the league in RBIs with 20, and she is, I believe, 3rd on the team in average. Ball inside, 1-0. Roper is the team leader in average. Rogers is behind her. McClure ahead of her. His third pitch popped down the left field line. Should be an easy play for Moon as he's calling for it near the line again. Puts it away for the first out. Brings up Apollo Oliver, the catcher, hitting .278 on the year with 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Respectable numbers for him as he takes a cutter at the knees for a strike. Fastball up and in, fisted down the right field line over the diving Wagner, out of reach. 2 strikes now to Oliver. Fastball up and away, down the right field line over Wagner's glove. That is fair this time as Oliver duplicated his last hit but pushed it fair as he gets on base here with 1 out. Second hit of the day for the Hot Corners. Brings up first baseman Queen Lafayette, hitting .250 on the year with no homers and 4 RBIs. Takes a changeup on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Cutter inside, ripped to right center. Leaping Vang makes the catch, and they will double off Oliver at first. Good athleticism by Vang makes the play. Top 3, 0-0. Randy Mann, Eduardo Electro, and Man and Moon, 2 former Hot Corners, and then Man and Moon, the veteran. Here's Randy Mann, released by the Hot Corners at the end of year 1, hitting .318 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs, his best year so far in the simulations. Curveball down, grounded up the middle, diving is Roper. He can't get there. That's the first hit of the day for the Wild Pigs. It's a seeing eye single there by Mann. He'll be on to lead off the third. Brings up former hot corner member Eduardo Electro, not hitting very well as of late. He's rattled, but he is juiced, so that's kind of evening out to nothing here. Hitting .340 on the year with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. Change it down and in, swung through on one as he's way out in front. He was expecting a fastball. Slider down in the way, dribbled back to the mound. Hester's going to go to second with it, 1 on to first. Just in time to get Electro on the double play ball, 1-6-3. Now to bring up Mann and Moon, hitting .257, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Very down year for the center fielder here. Fastball up and away, taken for a strike, 0-1. Slider inside, turned on by Moon, rolled over to second. McClure there, he's going to go to first, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for Hester, even though he does give up a hit. That hit is erased on a double play ball. Bottom 3, it's 0-0. James and Yu will get their first at-bats, and then we'll go back to McClure at the top of the order against Yogurt here. James comes in, hitting .291 on the season with 1 homer and 3 RBIs for the last original hot corner member. Cutter inside, taken for a strike, going 1.
No, that's inside.
Changeup misses inside this time, almost in the same spot, 1-1. Cutter down, taken for a strike, 1-2 the count. Changeup pulled foul by James, staying alive. Chased that one to the outside, hit softly to short. Electro puts it away for the first out. Brings up Yu, hitting .346 with a homer and 10 RBIs on the year. Third-year outfielder takes the first pitch cutter at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Misses inside with that one this time, 1-1. Cutter inside, pulled to left center field. That could head into the gap if Slan can't get there, and she just does in front of the wall, but Yu's going for 2. Beats the throw in on the extra base hit. That puts a runner in scoring position with only 1 out as Caleb McClure is up now. He's singled in his last plate appearance. Second on the team in average with a .439er. After that single in the first inning. First pitch from Yogurt is a fastball inside that misses, ball 1.
That's down.
Cutter misses low this time, 2-0 the count to McClure. Fastball inside, fisted into right field. That's going to be a blooper. Is it going to get down? No, it won't. Wagner runs it down for the second out as the runner holds it second. Brings up Rogers. He flew out to left field his last time up, 0 for 1 today. Looking to come through in the clutch for his team. Cutter at the letters, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball away, hit softly to left field. That's going to get over the leaping Electro as Yu will round third and come in to score on that single by Rogers. It is a 1-0 Hot Corners lead. Good placement there by Rogers as he went with the pitch and managed to float it over the shortstop's glove. That's going to bring up Buck Swiner now, 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Pick off over at first, not in time. Pick off again at first, still not in time. Grounded out the second on a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch to Swiner's a cutter, hit back up the middle, past the diving Electro into center field. Rogers will round second and retreat there as he draws the throw from Slam, which was mishandled by Kaufman. Now to bring up Roper, he's 0 for 1 today, hitting .453 with 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Interesting note, Kaufman is a second baseman by trade. She is playing third, a backup position which really hinders her fielding ability. Roper looking to come through as he failed to do so his first time up. Ball high, 1-0, he popped out. Strike at the knees on the changeup from Yogurt, 1-1. Cutter in the middle of the plate, pulled foul by Roper. He was way out in front, 1-2 the count now as Yogurt looks to put him away. Fastball down, hit back up the middle. That's going to drop for a base hit as Slam charges. Rounding third is going to be the runner. He's looking to score, and Rogers does as it's cut off by Wagner. 2-0 the score on the RBI single by Roper. Gives the Hot Corners an extended lead as that brings up Copeland, who flew out her first time up to left field. She's 0 for 1.
No, that's low.
Cutter below the knees, taken for a ball, 1-0. Yogurt trying to slow it down here as he takes a cutter at the knees, 1-1. Change up, pulled to the right side, past the diving Wagner. Vang there to back him up, though, and she'll flip to Yogurt covering the bag, and that'll end the inning. Hot Corners push across 2 runs on 2 RBI singles as they take the lead, 2-0 to the 4th. Back to the top of the Wild Pigs order as they only have 1 hit to show for through the first 9 batters. Here is Monica Vang, 0 for 1 today, hit .245 now after being retired in her first at bat. Ball down in the way, called a strike on the first pitch as Hester gets ahead. Fastball up, taken at the letters for a strike. Quickly 0-2 in the count now. Change it down and in, swung through by Vang as she's out in front of it, looking at another fastball. She's retired on the first out. Brings up Slam, 0 for 1 today, looking to turn her little bit of a performance around here. Change it down in the way, misses low, 1-0 the count.
No, inside.
Slider up and in, misses inside. Quickly 2-0 in the count now. Curveball down and in, called a strike this time. 2-1 the count.
That's low.
Change it down and away, taken just below the knees. Got a 3-1 count here as Hester's behind. Curveball up and away, taken for a called strike. It's quick, it's full count now.
Ball 4.
Slider down and in, misses inside for ball 4 as Hester walks slam. Not a bad outcome. And Slam is a dangerous hitter in her own right. That'll bring up Kaufman. Now hitting a little tense as she's 0 for 1 today. First pitch fastball down and in, pulled to left field over the diving Copeland's glove, and that's going to be a base hit. A walk and a hit here with 1 out. Have 2 run on for the Wild Pigs, and that brings up their cleanup hitter, Spanky Wagner. Grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Grounded out to third, actually, on his first time up. It was a very soft grounder. Copeland made a great barehanded stop on it. Change up and away, taken for a check swing strike. 0-1 the count. Fastball up and in, taken strike 2 at the letters. Quickly 0-2 in the count as Hester looks to put him away. Slider down, taken below the knees. 1-2. Curveball down and in, taken for a called third strike on the check swing by Wagner. Catches the knees, and he's down on strikes for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Stiffs. He's 0 for 1 today. Popped out his last time up. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike. 0-1. Hester gets ahead. Change up and in, taken for a strike. 0-2 the count now. Hester looking to put him away. Slider down and in, grounded softly to first. Lafayette charging, bare hands, flips to Hester at the bag, and that'll end the inning. Hester gives up a walk and a hit, but he gets 2 strikeouts and gets out of the inning. Bottom 4, it's 2-0, hot corners. Oliver, Lafayette, and James do up here against Yogurt as Oliver's 1 for 1. He was doubled off at first base on the line out. Singled his first time up, though. Strike at the knees on the changeup from Yogurt, 1-0. Fastball fisted to first. Soft liner right to Wagner, though, and that's going to be an easy first out. Brings up Lafayette. She lined out the second base, which ended up being turned into a double play or first time up. Cutter at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Change up away, rope to short, right at Electro, though, and that's back-to-back lineouts to start the inning. One was hit harder than the other, and that'll bring up James. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Cutter at the knees for a strike, 0-1. And that's fastball at the letters on the inside, 0-2. Chased one high, and James down on strikes to end the inning. Quick inning for Yogurt as he goes 1-2-3 in the 4th. Top 5, Blings, Mann, and Electra go up against Hester. Blings is 0 for 1 today. He grounded out his first time up. First pitch from Hester's a fastball down the way. Line to third, right at Copeland, though, and that's the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out here as that'll bring up Mann. He singled to center his last time up. It was erased on a double play ball. Slider down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Hester to get ahead. Curveball up and away. Well, hit it pretty well out to left field. Swiner going back to the warning track for it. Off the top of the wall, his man is going to hang on it first with his second single of the day. Ball just missed getting out of the yard by a few inches, and that'll bring up Electro. He grounded into a double play his last time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from Hester is a fastball down and away, taken on a check swing for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a slider down and in, grounded to third, diving is Copeland. She's got to go to first base with it. Mann will reach second on the fielder's choice, and that's 2 outs now. Brings up Mann and Moon. He grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fastball up and away, misses just high and outside, 1-0. Change up and in. Moon takes it for a called strike, 1-1 the count. Change it down in the way, hit liner to short. Roper leaps, he can't cut it off as it goes to James in center. Mann's going to try and score. The ball is going to be cut. Throw to second is not in time. Moon gets in safely with the double, and that'll make it a 2-1 game. This Mann comes around to score from second. Brings up Vang. She's 0 for 2 today. Fastball down and in, taken low, ball 1. Good eye there from Monica. Slider down in the way, line to right field. That's going to be another base hit as it goes directly to Yu. Comes up throwing for the plate. Holding Vang to just a single as the runner stops at third. That brings up Slam, who walked her last time up. She's also grounded out. Curveball down and in, taken for a called strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball down in the way, grounded hard to short, right at Roper, though. He's going to go to first, and that'll end the inning. Wild Pigs push across 1 on 3 hits, but they can't take the lead or tie the game up. 2-1 your score to the bottom half of the 5th as Yu, McClure, and Rogers will face Yogurt here. Yu doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 1 today.
inside.
Ball inside on the cutter, 1-0.
No, that's high.
Cutter high, 2-0. Yogurt in the falling behind here.
That's low.
Fastball low, 3-0 the count. He lost his zone all of a
Ball
sudden.
4.
Changeup misses low, and that's a 4-pitch walk to start the inning as Armsview will trot to first, putting the outfielder on at first base for leadoff hitter McClure. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a fly out. Runner goes on the first pitch as the cutter's up and in high. Throw down, not in time. Blings can't get you as he steals second. That puts him in scoring position. Cutter low, 2-0 the count now. 6 straight balls to start the inning from Yogurt. Cutter catches the high outside corner this time. 2-1 the count.
Ball high.
Ball high, 3-1 the count.
That's ball 4.
Ball 4 on the check swing as McClure holds back. Back-to-back walks to start the inning for Yogurt as that brings up Rogers. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and an RBI. Rogers singled his last time up, drove in a run. Let's see if he can do it here. Cutter on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Yogurt finds the zone. Fastball swung through 0-2 as he's quickly falling behind here. Cutter roped to second, right at Vang though as she leaps to make the catch, 1 out. Bad placement on that hard hit ball. That was heading towards the gap, but Vang was playing him perfectly. Brings up Swiner. He's 1 for 2 today with the single. Let's see if he comes through with his second hit of the contest.
That's down.
Cutter below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Yogurt falls behind again. Changeup caught the inside corner this time, 1-1. Cutter up and away, line to short, right at Electro though, and that's going to be a double play as you can't get back in time. 2 hard hit liners, but neither of them can break through the infield as the 2 walks are wasted. Top 6, it remains 2-1. Kaufman, Wagner, and Stiffs against Hester, who's given up 5 hits with 1 walk and has only thrown 49 pitches so far here in the game. First pitch Kaufman's a curveball down in the way, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count.
That's inside.
Fastball up and in, misses inside, just barely, 1-1. Changeup down and in, hit off of Hester right in the noggin as he's down behind the mound. Kaufman reaches base on the infield single. Let's see how bad the injury is to Hester as Wagner's up to now. He's 0 for 2. Hester took that to the face. That is going to be bad. Let's look at the bullpen and see how rested they are. Stevens and Manning are rested, and so is Plow, so we do have options. I want to try and get Hester through the 6th, though. He's only thrown 52 pitches. This is a big risk, but Hester wants to pitch. I know he does. Kaufman on at first here. First pitch is a pitch out as the runner's going. Throw down from Oliver is not in time. Kaufman still manages to get in ahead of the throw. Curveball down and in, taken for a called strike, 1-1 the count.
No,
Slider up and in, taken on the check swing for a ball just inside, 2-1. Changeup down and away, called a strike at the knees, 2-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, Wagner hits a soft fly ball to left field. Swiner moves a few steps to his left, puts it away for the first out. Kaufman remains at second base. Brings up Stiffs, he's 0 for 2 today. First pitch is a pitch out as the runner wasn't going, 1-0 the count. Curveball down and in, taken on the check swing just inside, 2-0 the count. Change it down and away, runner goes on that pitch. It's called a strike, not in time though, as Kaufman has stolen 2 bases here. 2-1 the count. Slider up high for ball 3, 3-1 the count. Fastball down and in, misses below the knees as Stiffs will be on here at first. Runners at the corners now. Brings up Blings, he's 0 for 2. Slider down and away, taken for a called first pitch strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 0-2 the count now as Hester is ahead. Change up below the knees, chased by Blings. It's grounded softly to third. Copeland's got to go to first with it though, and that'll be a run scored on the RBI ground out, fielder's choice. 2-2 your score now as Mann's up here, 2 for 2 with 2 singles as Stiffs moves to second on the play. First pitch fastball down and away, taken for a strike, 0-1. Third ball up and in, taken just high above the letters as Mann holds off, 1-1. Slider down and in, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Change it down and in the dirt. Mann chases it, grounds it to first. Lafayette over for it. She'll take it to the bag, and that'll end the inning. Hester gets injured, but manages to pitch through the pain, only giving up 1 run in the process. 2-2 the score to the bottom half of the 6th as Roper, Copeland, and Oliver do up here against Yogurt. Yogurt has only given up 6 hits on the day. He has walked 2 batters, though, so he's in a similar boat to Hester, who's walked 2 batters as well. Roper leading off here, drove in a run his last time up. Ball low, 1-0. Change it missed.
That's inside.
Cutter inside, misses, 2-0 the count. Cutter in there for a strike, 2-1 the count. Change up, pulled into left field, hit not very well as Moon comes in a few steps. He'll put it away for the first out. Vanessa Copeland up now, rookie's 0 for 2 today, looking for her first hit of the contest. Uncharacteristically hitless performance for her as she takes a fastball inside for a strike. Cutter grounded softly to second, Vang up the middle, backhand, she'll go to first, that's 2 outs. That'll bring up Oliver, he's 1 for 2 today with a single. Changeup outside, misses just barely, 1-0. Fastball inside, misses, 2-0 the count. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 2-1. Fastball down, changeup down low, 3-1 the count. Changeup fouled off by Oliver as he stays alive, full count. Fastball up and in, grounded softly to first on a hop. Wagner backhands it, goes to the bag himself, and that'll end the inning, 1-2-3 for Yogurt in the 6th. Top 7, it's 2-2. Electro, Moon, and Vang do up as Hester's not going to be pitching here in the 7th. He did his job, so now we got to turn it over to the bullpen here. See who's due up. Electro's a righty, then we got a lefty, righty, lefty, righty. They did a good job. They switched their hitters to like alternate between batters. It goes righty, lefty, so on. I think there's only one spot where it's lefty, lefty. So let's go with Kyson Manning. He's the most rested pitcher coming out of the bullpen here besides Stevens. So let's go with Manning here, the lefty coming in with a 10.61 ERA and a 2.04 whip. Horrible numbers for him. He was injured for part of the year though, so I don't hold it against him. Fastball down and away on the first pitch. Leaping McClure, it's off his glove in the center field. That'll be a base hit because that's just our frickin' luck. That'll put Electro on at first here with nobody out, as that'll bring up Brandy Mann now. First pitch curveball down and away, taken for a called strike, 0-1 the count. Fastball up and in, called strike 2, quickly 0-2 in the count. Change it down and in, misses low, 1-2 the count as Manning is unable to put him away there. Change up and away, taken outside by Moon as he looks at it, 2-2. Fastball down and away, grounded up the middle. Roper fields, flips the second one, onto first with it McClure. He airmails the baseman and it goes out of play. Error to McClure on that one as Moon will get second, putting the go-ahead run in scoring position for the top of the lineup. And I'll bring up Vang, who singled her last time up. She's 1 for 3. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Easy double play ball, makes an airmail. Change up down and away, called a strike, quickly 0-2. Curveball down and in, hit softly to right, hanging up for Yu. He'll make the catch. Runner will remain at second on the throw in by Yu. And that'll put all the pressure on veteran Jackie Slam, who's 0 for 2 today. She did walk in her second plate appearance, but has not gotten on base in the other 2. Hitless so far today. Curveball down and away on the first pitch. Check swing, called a strike anyways. Manning gets ahead, 0-1. Change it down and in, pulled by Slam, down the line, but foul as she's just out in front of it, 0-2. Fastball up and away, taken outside by Slam as she checks on it, 1-2. Curveball down and away, misses way outside from Manning, 2-2. Fastball down and in, check swing, called ball 3, full count now to Slam. Runner will probably hold at second base here. Change up and in, pulled very well by Slam out to deep right field. She got all of it, and that's going to be in the second deck, folks, as it hits into the seats up there. Slam hits her 3rd homer of the season. The 2-run shot puts them ahead 4-2, as one of those runs shouldn't have even counted. We should have been out of the inning. Kitty Kaufman up now, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. First pitch fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Manning gets ahead again. Fastball up and in, misses high, 1-1. Curveball down and in, rope to short. Roper fields it on the hop. He'll go to first, and that'll end the inning. McClure's error costs us dearly as the Wild Pigs extend the inning and allow Jackie Slam to hit a 2-run homer to give them the lead in the 7th. Lafayette, James, and Yu do up here against Yogurt in his 7th inning of work. He's at 75 pitches. Kaufman will exit as former hot corner Snack Biggs will take over duties at third base. No hits on the year so far, but he is the better fielder. And since Kaufman just batted here at the end of the inning, it's a safe time to put Biggs in because you won't have him bat. Lafayette here to lead off. We're going to switch her out. Going to go with utility infielder Tyree Freeman. Well, utility player Tyree Freeman. The righty comes in here. 1 for 2 on the year and batting. Takes a ball inside on the fastball, 1-0.
Ball inside.
Fastball inside, misses, 2-0 the count. Freeman ahead. Strike at the knees on that heater, 2-1 the count.
Ball, that's inside.
Ball inside, 3-1 the count now. Fastball up, grounded between both driving infielders. That's a base hit for Freeman as he'll be on to lead off the inning with a pinch hit single. Good hitting by Tyree as that'll bring up Geronimo James. He's 0 for 2 today. Flown out and grounded out. Flown out and struck out, actually, as he takes a fastball on the outside for a strike, 0-1.
No, high.
Fastball way inside, and changeup way inside and high, 1-1 the count. Fastball turned on by James. It's off of Wagner's glove towards Vang. She'll go to second to get the out as the runner froze on the play. No time to get there as James will be on the fielder's choice, and it brings up Yu. He's 1 for 1 today with a double and a walk. Yogurt set. First pitch is a fastball high and away for a strike, 0-1. Runner goes on the second pitch as the ball is in the dirt. Throw down by Blings is not anywhere close. James steals second. Second stole the base of the day for the Hot Corners as Yu is up here with a 1-1 count. Looking to drive in James. Cutter high, 2-1 the count. Fourth pitch hit to the right center gap. Will that hang up? No, it won't. It does get down. Slam could not make the catch. Throw goes to third. Not in time for James. Yu has a double as James froze. Thought about going back because he thought it was going to be caught. It drops in front of Slam just barely, and he reaches third in front of the throw as Yu manages to move up to second. And Yogurt will exit as Bale Bozzer, the reliever who we injured earlier in the season, is coming into pitch. He's still hurt. 4.82 ERA, 1.39 whip. He's also tense. So Yogurt will exit after giving up 2 hits here in the 7th. He's on the hook for the win right now if they get out of the jam. If both runs score, they get charged to him. McClure here is tense after making the error in the field, but is juiced, so hopefully he can use that to overcome his faux pas fielding. Bozzer here comes in with a fastball, slider, screwball, and changeup. Not very good numbers after his second outing against us. Slider down in the way, take it for a strike, 0-1.
Ball outside.
Ball high on the fastball, 1-1. Changeup way out in front, McClure is 1-2.
Outside.
Outside, it's off the catcher's glove as the runners are going to go. Coming home is James, he slides in, and that's a run. Error by the catcher, Ernie Blings, as he cannot hang on to the outside pitch. That allows the go-ahead tying run to reach third base as well, so now a single will tie the game up by McClure. Infield in here as he pulls the changeup foul. He's still out in front, 2-2. Changeup pulled foul again. McClure's still getting his timing down, 2-2. Fastball line to first, right at Wagner though, and he'll make the catch on the second out. That brings up rookie Khalil Rogers in a tough spot, 1 for 3 today, singled in a run. In his second at bat, he's flown out twice though. Curveball down there, slider down, take it for a strike. Changeup he's way out in front of, 0-2. Slider popped up by Rogers on the foul territory side as the catcher Blings is over for it. He makes the catch to end the inning. Hot Corners do get one back, though, as it's 4-3 to the 8th. Wagner stiffs and Blings here to face Manning. Freeman will remain in the game at first base as he's a utility player. Fastball popped up by Wagner out of play, 0-1. Changeup down in the way, grounded softly to second on the high hopper. McClure fields it cleanly, throws it cleanly this time, and gets the first out. Brings up Stiffs, who's over 2 today with a walk. Curveball down and in, taken for a called strike to Stiffs, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, hard liner to second. Leaping is McClure, he'll make the catch this time, and that's the second out. That'll bring up Blings, 0 for 3 today. Made an error in the last inning, drove in a run on an RBI ground out. Curveball down, called a strike on the first pitch, 0-1. Change it down in the way on the second pitch is outside and low, 1-0. 1-1 now. Fastball down and in, taken low, 2-1. Good eye there from Blings. Curveball down in the way, line to third, right to Copeland, and she'll make the catch for the final out. 1-2-3 inning for Manning in the 8th. Bottom half we go. Middle of the lineup due up against Bozzer, Swiner, Roper, and Copeland. Specialist will be activated here against Swiner as Wagner exits, and Pumper Lumpkins will come in. I forgot that's a name. Lumpkins will come in and play his secondary position of first base. He is a left fielder by trait. Wagner exits, and Blings will exit as well as the better catcher, defensive catcher, mind you, not the better hitting catcher. Momo Tobo will come in and catch to shore up the defense here for the Pigs. Bozzer's specialist trait is active here against the left-handed hitting Swiner. He's 1 for 3 today with a single back in the first inning. Not the first inning, 5th inning. Strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's up.
Checks that high on that changeup.
Ball, that's low.
Changeup low, 2-0. 2-1.
That's high.
Fastball high, 3-1 the count now. Changeup, rip foul by Swiner. He's out in front, full count now. It's hard to time this up. He throws so slow.
Take your base.
Fastball misses way outside from Bozzer, and he'll walk Swiner to start the inning as he'll trot down there. Brings up Roper, 1 for 3 today with a single and an RBI earlier in the game. Not going to be stealing here. Swiner has the speed penalty. Ball's off the catcher Tobo's glove as Swiner goes for second, and he does move up safely on that pass ball, putting him in scoring position with no outs. Second pitch from Roper is high on the fastball, 2-0 the count.
No, that's high.
Fastball high again, 3-0 the count. Bozzer falling behind here.
Take your base.
Walks him on 4 pitches, back-to-back walks to start the inning as the Hot Corners have their first 2 batters on. Brings up Copeland, the rookie's 0 for 3 today, still looking for her first hit. Let's see if she can do it here. Fastball called a strike at the letters. I'd debate that, 0-1. Change up down, hit pretty well to the left center gap. That's hit going back to the wall. And Moon makes the catch on the warning track for the first out. Good. Copeland gave it a ride, but it ran out of gas. 1 down now as runners retreat to their bags. Oliver up 1 for 3 with a single. Bozzer will not face him as Kendra Kerr, the righty, will come in to face Oliver. Coming in with a 1.17 ERA and a 0.98 whip. Very good numbers for the veteran reliever. First pitch from Kerr. Slider inside, rope to left center field. That's going to get down. Oliver hits it in the gap. That's going to break the game. First run's coming around to score. Moon cannot field it up against the wall. Oliver into second with a double. Both runners are going to come in to score on that as runs will be charged to Bozzer, and the Hot Corners recapture the lead 5-4 here in the 8th. Freeman up now, singled in his pinch hit appearance in the 7th, looking to come through here in the clutch again. Strike at the letters, 0-1.
No, that's high.
Ball high, 1-1.
That's inside.
Slider inside, misses from Kerr, 2-1. Curveball up the top of the zone, hit very well to second. Vang throws to third, will retire Oliver on the fielder's choice. Freeman advances to first, though. Brings up James. 1 for 3 today. Actually, he's 0 for 3. Reached on the fielder's choice his last time up. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Slider inside for a strike, 0-2 the count now as Kerr's K-Dot activates. She's not a good strikeout pitcher. Changeup up, popped up on the infield, shallow center. Going to third is Freeman. James around first, heading to second. Vang makes the catch in the outfield, though, and that'll end the inning. The Hot Corners push 2 across, though, thanks to the walks by Bozzer. And an RBI double from Oliver as he drove in both the runners. 5-4 your score to the 9th. Bottom 3 in the Wild Pigs order to up as Randy Mann will lead off, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Manning has done his job. He's pitched the 2 innings we needed him to pitch. Going to turn it over here. Mann is a lefty, and then Electro's a righty, and Moon is a lefty. Vang is also a righty. So either way, we're not going to get a good matchup here. We're going to go with righty Binky Stevens out of the bullpen as he's going for another save. Fastball down in the way, taken low, ball 1. Good eye there from Randy. 2-seamer up and in, called a strike this time, 1-1. Forkball down and in, taken low. Mann lays off in the dirt, 2-1. Fastball down and away, lined off by Mann, just late, 2-2. Tried to go with the pitch to the opposite field. 2-seamer up and away, line to third, right at Copeland though, and she'll make the catch for the first out. Brings up Electro, he's 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch is a forkball down in the way, just below the knees, 1-1, 1-0 the count. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 1-1. Forkball up and away, taken high there by Electro as he has a good eye, 2-1. 2-seamer up and in, popped up behind the plate, out of play. 2-2 count now. Forkball down and away. Liner to second, just over McClure's glove. Yu comes up throwing for first, but Electro's speed beats the throw. It's his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 4. Put him at first with 1 out, and that brings up Moon, 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI today. Doubled his last time up to drive in the run. Fastball down in the way, taken for a strike. Good pitch from Stevens to get ahead, 0-1. Forkball down and in, taken just below the knees, 1-1. Good eye there from Moon. Fastball up and away is high. Throw down by Oliver. Not in time. Electro steals second. 2-1 the count now to Moon. 2-seamer down in the way. Called a strike at the knees. 2-2 the count. Forkball up and in. Rope to left center field. That's heading to the gap. Diving is Swiner. He can't get there. That's going to let the runner score as Stevens blows the save in the 9th. Second double of the game for Moon as he's on at second with 1 out with the go-ahead run. Vang due up now. 1 for 4 today with the single. Fastball down and in. Called a strike. Throw to third. Just in time to nail Moon. Good throw from Oliver as he was playing heads up. 0-1 count now to Vang with nobody on. Forkball down and away. Called a strike. Quickly 0-2 in the count. 2-seamer up and in. Swung through by Vang as he chased a high inside pitch, and Stevens gets the strikeout, but he does blow the save as Moon's double ties the game at 5 in the 9th. Yu up now, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and a walk, followed by McClure and Rogers here to face Kerr in the 9th. Yu having a good day, has his average up to 370 now. Ball high on that fastball from Kerr, 1-0. Fastball hit pretty well to center field. That's going to chase Slam back to the warning track, but she will make the catch there for the first out. Yu didn't have enough gas on that one. Brings up Caleb McClure. He's 1 for 3 today. Walked his last time up. Also singled earlier in the game. Two-seamer on the inside for a strike. 1-0-1. Fastball away, called a strike. 0-2 the count now from Kerr. Chase that pitch inside, McClure does, but he stays alive. 0-2. Change up, feel a curve fastball pulled to short. Electro there, that's 2 quick outs. Kerr is 1 out away from forcing extra innings as Rogers is up now. He's 1 for 4 today with a single and an RBI. Fastball in the dirt, taken low, 1-0. Slider outside at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Slider misses in the dirt this time, 2-1. Curveball away, pulled into the right center gap. Rogers got a good piece of it as it's heading towards the gap, but Slam will run it down on the warning track for the final out. Rogers gave it a ride, but there wasn't enough on it. The extra innings we had, it's 5-5. Slam, Biggs, and Lumpkins to face Stevens here. First pitch forkball. Slam hits hard on the ground to third. Copeland there. She'll go to first with it, and that's 1 out. That brings up Biggs. He's getting his first at-bat of the day. No hits on the season so far. Fastball up and in, taken for a called strike from Stevens, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, misses low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, called a strike at the letters, 1-2 the count now. Forkball down and in, dribbled softly to first. Freeman charges, bare hands, he'll go to the bag himself, and that's the second out. That brings up Lumpkins, getting his first at-bat of the day. He was a defensive replacement in the 8th. 286 average on the year, no homers, no RBIs for the veteran. Fastball up and in, breaks his bat and fouled off back behind the screen, 0-1. Forkball down and away, swung through by Lumpkins as he's out in front, 0-2. Forkball down and in, blocked at the dirt, but it's taken, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away, taken high and outside, 2-2 the count, good eye from Lumpkins. Fastball up and in, called strike 3 at the letters. Stevens just gassed him with that fastball and said, "You ain't gonna swing," and he proved him right. Bottom 10 we go. Let's see if the Hot Corners can take the lead and win. Swiner, Roper, and Copeland to face Kerr. Swiner's 1 for 3 today. Drew a walk his last time up, singled earlier in the game. Kerr's first pitch is a fastball that misses high, 1-0. She's starting to tire out there. Fastball on the outside taken, 1-1. Fastball away, roped by Swiner, past the diving Electro into left field, and he'll be the leadoff hitter on now for the Hot Corners in the 10th. That'll bring up Roper, 1 for 3 today. He also walked his last at-bat. Singled in a run earlier in the game, and that'll bring in the lefty, Atlanta Lantana, the ace reliever coming in out of the bullpen. 4.50 ERA, 1.00 whip, and 11 strikeouts so far on the year. Only one reliever left in their bullpen, remember that. I believe it's the closer, Elric Rippon. Could be wrong. I don't know. They may have made another change earlier in the year. But this is the third reliever they've used. Roper ready. Here's first pitch from Lantana. It's a fastball high, misses, ball 1. Slider away, roped out to right field. That's going to go right to Stiffs, though, as he moves back a few steps. 1 out. That'll bring up Copeland. Rookie's 0 for 4 today. Flew out the left center fielder last time up. Pick off the first, not in time. Swiner's not going. He has the speed penalty, unfortunately, when he tries to steal bases. Second pitch lines right to the third baseman Biggs, softly. 2 outs now. That brings up Oliver, 2 for 4. Doubled in 2 runs his last time up to give the Hot Corners the lead in the bottom of the 8th. He also singled earlier in the game. Slider at the knee, cutter at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball inside, grounded up the middle. Electro there to field. He'll go to first, and that'll retire the side. We head to the 11th. It remains 5-5. Stiffs, Tobo, and Mandu up here. Stevens looking to pitch his 3rd inning. We might let him do it because I don't want to stretch our bullpen too thin. Fastball down and away, ball 1, 1-0. Forkball down and in, grounded by Stiffs to second. McClure there for it. He'll go to first, makes the play this time, 1 out. Tobo up now, getting his first at-bat of the game. Defensive replacement in the 8th inning. Catcher's hitting .389 on the year with no homers, 1 RBI. Good numbers for a player that's only rated as a D+. Fastball down and away, taken for a strike, 0-1. Loves the inside pitch, so we'll avoid that. Forkball up and away, fouled back by Tobo. He's 0-2. Whiffer activates. Two-seamer down and away, taken outside, ball 1. Good check swing there from Tobo. He wanted it, but decided better of it. Fastball down and away, grounded softly to second. McClure there for it. He'll go to first. That's 2 outs. That'll bring up Randy Mann, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles, looking to get his 3rd hit of the contest. First pitch forkball down and away, checked and taken low, 1-0. Fastball inside, taken for a called strike, 1-1. forkball up and away. Popped up behind the plate. Oliver going back for it towards the seats. Leaps just out of his reach into the dugout. 1-2. Oh, dear. Two-seamer up. Ripped to second. Divings. McClure can't get it. Yu comes up throwing for first, but it's not in time. Mann is on with his third single of the day. Make him 3 for 5. Brings up Electro. Singled his last time up. He's 2 for 4 today. Fastball down and in. Grounded. Taken for a strike. Called. 0-1. Check swing. Forkball down and away. Called a strike. 0-2. Stevens needs one more strike. Fastball down. Just low. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Electro skies that into left center field. Swiner coming over for it in the gap. Calling off Geronimo. And Buck puts it away for the final out of the inning as Stevens managed to get through it cleanly despite giving up the hit. Bottom 11, Freeman, James, and Yu. The bottom 3 to face Lantana. Freeman's 1 for 2 today. Reached base on the fielder's choice his last time up. Also singled earlier as a pinch hitter. Ball 1-0. Fastball at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Slider away. Pulled by Freeman to left center field. It's going to sky up, though, for slam. She'll make the catch for the first out. James up now. 0 for 4 today. Flew out twice. Grounded out twice. Check at the knee at the letters. Called a strike anyway. 0-1. Putter down, fly to center field. This should be an easy play for slam again as she gets back a few steps, makes the catch for the second out. Brings up Yu, 2 for 3 today, 2 doubles and a walk to his credit so far. Ball inside, 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Cutter outside, 2-0. Fastball line to first, right at Lumpkins though, and he'll make the catch for the final out. Top 12 we go. It remains 5-5 after the 1-2-3 inning by Lantana. Moon, Bang, and Slam do up. Stevens has thrown 42 pitches. He is done. We're going to go to the rookie lefty, Nico Plow here. It comes in with a 7.15 whip and a 1.41 whip. 7.15 ERA. First pitch line to third. Diving is Copeland, and the rookie makes the catch for the first out. That'll bring up Vang, 1 for 5 today with a single. Struck out her last at bat. Curveball down and in. Misses low from Plow. 1-0 the count. Two-seamer down and away. Line to second. Right at McClure, though, and he'll make the catch to his right. 2 outs. That brings up Slam, 1 for 4 today. Homered her last time up. Drove in 2 runs to give the Wild Pigs the lead in the 8th. And then they blew that lead in the 8th. First pitch high, 1-0. Curveball down and away, 2-0. Slider down and away. Line to short. Roper leaps. Can't get there. Swiner slides in and makes the catch, though, and left, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Plow out of the bullpen. Bottom half we go. McClure, Rogers, and Swiner to face Lantana. Let's see if the top 3 in the order can spell a win out for the Hot Corners. McClure up now. He's 1 for 4 with a single and a walk today. Flew out his last time up. Slider inside, taken for a strike, 0-1. Fastball in the middle of the plate, driven to center field, hit very well. Slam back on it, though, and makes the catch at the warning track again for the first out. Brings up Rogers. He's 1 for 5. Singled in a run a couple of bats ago. Flew out to right center field his last time up. Ball high, 1-0. Cutter on the outside, taken for a strike, 1-1.
Outside.
Slider away, 2-1 the count. Cutter hangs in the middle of the plate. Rogers deposits that back up the middle. That's his second hit of the day, make him 2 for 6. He's on with 1 out at first base with the winning run, and that'll bring up Swiner. 2 for 4 today, 2 singles and a walk to his credit. Lantana will exit as we go to the last pitcher in their bullpen. Left-hander O Specialo, 3 ERA, 1.00 whip, 5 strikeouts on the season. Very good numbers for the 4th-year pitcher.
That's outside.
Lefty delivers a first pitch fastball outside for ball 1. Fastball pulled into right center field, not hit very well. Easy play for Slam.
He's out.
She'll make the catch there for the second out as Rogers retreats. Roper up now, 1 for 4 today, single and a walk. Driven in 2 runs today. Fastball inside, 1-0. Runner goes on the pickoff. Lumpkins throws a second. Vang makes the catch, and that's a pickoff. Rogers out. Top 13 we go. Biggs, Lumpkins, and Stiffs do up. First pitch to the Biggs is a curveball down and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a fastball down and away, called a second strike, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in, taken inside by Biggs on the good layoff by the third baseman. Slider up and away, line foul as he's laid on it, tried to go with the pitch. Fastball down and in, line to right field as Biggs drives it deep. Yu makes the catch on the warning track, though, for the first out. Brings up Lumpkins. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Curveball down and away, misses just outside, 1-0 the count. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, taken outside and high by the Lumpkins there, 2-1.
That's low.
Fastball down and away, check swing taken below the knees, 3-1. Two-seamer up and in, called a strike this time, full count now. Curveball down and in, line by Lumpkins into this towards the seats, out of reach. Still remains a full count as he stays alive there. Slider down and away, grounded softly to second. McClure charging, mishandles it, gets up and fires though as he retires his slow-footed Lumpkins for the second out. Almost McClure's second error of the game. Stiffs is 0 for 4 today with a walk as he looks to keep the inning alive here for the Wild Pigs. Two-seamer up and in from Plow is hit pretty decently well as James retreats a few steps. He's on the warning track now and puts it away for the final out. 1-2-3 inning for Plow again out of the bullpen. Bottom 13, Ospeciala will face Roper, Copeland, and Oliver. Roper's at bat will continue here with no count as Rogers was picked off to end the last inning. First pitch fastball roped the shortstop on a hop. Electro there, backhands in the hole, goes to first, 1 out. Brings up Copeland, 0 for 5 today. The rookie still looking for her first hit. Slider away, grounded softly to short. Electro backhands in the hole again, goes to second. Deja vu, 2 quick outs. Brings up Oliver, 2 for 5, double and a single, 2 RBIs earlier in the game.
Ball outside.
Slider misses away, ball 1. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. Oliver hits it pretty well, deep left center field. Chasing back slam, she leaps at the wall. It's out of her reach. It's a walk-off home run. Apollo Oliver wins the game for the Hot Corners in the 13th inning with a solo home run and his 3rd RBI, 4th of the season. Oliver wins it. 6-5 your final. Hot Corners win for the first time in extra innings in 3 seasons. They have not won an extra innings game since year number 1. Whew, that was an interesting game, let me tell you. On the Wild Pig side, Biggs was hitless. Wagner, Lumpkins, Stiffs, Blings, and Tobo were all hitless in the game. On our side, only Copeland, James, and Lafayette were hitless. Everyone else managed to at least get on base once via the hit or walk. And the only home run on our side was that walk-off shot by Oliver. They had a solo 2-run homer from Jackie Slam in the 8th inning to give them the lead, which they blew. The starting pitcher, Wes Yogurt, went 6 1/3 innings. Ace gave up 8 hits with 2 walks and 2 earned runs. He was on the hook for the win until Bowser blew the lead in the 7th inning. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 earned runs with 2 walks, no hits given up. Kerr went 1 2/3, giving up 2 hits, no earned runs. Lantana went 2 1/3, 1 hit, no earned runs. And Handero Specialo gives up the loss with a 1 1/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, which ended up being a solo home run. Our starting pitcher, Hassan Hester, worked into the 6th inning before taking a line drive to the face. Managed to fight through the pain and exit the game with a no decision as it was tied at the time, 2-2. 6 hits given up by him with 2 walks, 2 earned runs. Manning went 2 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, one of which was a 2-run homer. Stevens then pitched 3 innings, blew the lead in the 9th on the save attempt, but managed to pitch the 10th and 11th without giving up any earned runs. And then Plow gave us 2 scoreless innings out of the bullpen to give himself the victory. Good job by the rookie, as it's an uncharacteristically good outing. Winner of the MVP award for the game is Apollo Oliver, 3 for 6, home run, double, and a single, triple shy of the cycle, 3 RBIs and a run scored. Slam was 1 for 5 with a 2-run homer, and then Moon was 2 for 5 with 2 stolen bases, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. He tried to steal 3rd as well, but was caught stealing by Oliver late. So that was a back-and-forth game after the 6th inning. It was very good. So that takes us to the regular season finale for the Hot Corners as they look to secure a playoff spot here. They have 9 wins. They're on the right side of doing that, but there's 13 games left to be decided. I don't know if there's any games after us either. I think we might be the last game of the regular season. Let's see. Let's sim these games and see what happens. We are currently sitting in 2nd place with a full game lead now on the Wild Pigs, who fall to 6 and 7 on the year. Although we have a 2-game lead on them, actually. They have 2 games left. Overdogs win the first game 5-2 against the Crocodons, making them 8 and 7. Wide Loads beat the Platypi 6-3. Platypi rallied to win 5-2 against the Wide Loads, though, making them 7 and 8. And the Platypi beat the Grapplers 3-1, keeping them at 8 and 8, giving them a playoff shot. Nemesis are out of the playoffs already, but spoil the Buzzards' chances, winning 14-7. Wide Loads and B-Wolves. Wide Loads win an easy matchup, 7-1, making them 8 and 7. Sandcats then beat the Blowfish in a pitcher's duel, 3-2. eliminating Blowfish from the playoffs. Then the Sandcats beat them again 10-2, which really knocks them out of the playoffs. Blowfish do rally to beat the Sawteeth 10-5, which eliminates the Sawteeth from the playoffs. Heaters beat the Blee Wolves 4-3, giving them the division win. And then the Heaters win again against the Bee Wolves 7-5. They finish 11-5, win their division. Grapplers beat the Wideloads 5-3, making the Wideloads 8-8, knocking them down to third, probably eliminating them from the playoffs. Buzzards beat the Overdogs 6-2. Alright, so we're not the last game of the season, officially, because the Sirloins still have 2 games left. The Moose have a game left. The Freebooters have 3 games left. And the Wild Pigs have 3 games left, too. So there's going to be some games after ours. But looking at this side, Jacks and Crocodons are still fighting for that division. Buzzards and Overdogs are still in the playoff hunt. Nemesis are out. They finished with a losing record. Beewolves are out. Grapplers are out. Wideloads are probably eliminated. Are going to be eliminated too because they're already lower than the Overdogs and the Platypi, who are. Platypi are fighting for the playoff spot with the Overdogs and the Crocodons. Then on our side, Wild Pigs are still fighting. Freebooters and Herbivores are out. Blowfish are out. Sawteeth are probably going to be out as well. They are definitely out. They have a negative run differential. They're out. So it's down to the Sandcats, Moonstars, Sirloins, us, Wild Pigs, and Moose. Oh boy, this is going to be good. In our final regular season matchup, we will be taking on Winnie Noel, who is the second pitcher in the Freebooters rotation now. I believe Rhiannon Cannon is their ace, as she was signed over from the Herbivores. Or not the Herbivores, the Moose. Carr comes into this final matchup 2-0 with a 3.188 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP in his second full season in the league. Winnie Noel is 1-0 with a 3.44 ERA and a 1.15 WHIP. Good numbers for both pitchers. Looking at the signings and releases here to end the inning, or end the almost to end the regular season. Wow, there's a lot of moves. Okay, I have a lot of players targeted. Jackie Slam is released by the Wild Pigs, replaced by Jeffrey Owen after that tough loss. Despite homering, she is eliminated from the team. We had 2 of those options come up. Beowulf signed Javier Cortez, releasing Charlie Pittman, the outfielder. Linus Digby is going to the Sawteeth, replacing Gene Durham. Young pitcher released from his contract. Sandcats signed Noodle Stein, replacing Marsha Brown, letting their franchise player go. Wow. Sandcats cutting cap space. I guess they don't think they're going to make it. Oakley Stiffs is also released by the Wild Pigs as they sign in veteran first baseman Perry Quaker. Janice Figueroa is signed to the Sawteeth, replacing Sack the Song, who was the big free agent signing for them this year. He's now a free agent. And then Meek Commonly replaces Brick Towers in the Sawteeth bullpen as they are out of the playoffs. Although I don't understand why they're making these signings now when it's like you're already out of the playoffs. You don't have any more regular season games. So what are you doing? Like, you can't make any player development funds. The season's already over for you. Oh, Cannon was released by the Freebooters already. I forgot about that. They also released Calamansi Baron. J.D. was cut by the Herbivores. I'm going to have all these good players highlighted because I might need to make some moves here at the end of the season. Alright, let's look at these development things, and then we'll jump into the second game here. That's 0%, that's good. I can wait for that to fill up. I do like this one for Lafayette, making her utility. But she's I don't know. I'll wait. I like this one for Buck. It's not something he needs, though, so I can pass. I like this one for Manning. I like this one for Longstroke, too. Damn it. Well, this one we're going to need to get now because it's getting ready to expire, which means we won't be able to buy that one, and I didn't want that one anyway. That's too much of a risk. I'm not going for that. Nah. So yeah, let's get this one for Manning, make him better. +2 velocity, I like it, and 1 junk. Nice. Still not a B, but he's getting better again. That's what I like to see. Keep developing him slowly at a time. Set the lineup here for me. Oliver will move to the leadoff spot as the catcher had a breakout performance here in the last game, winning the game with the walk-off home run. McClure will bat second, having a little bit of a slump after making an error in the last game. Swiner, of course, hitting well still. Rogers, when he had 2 hits, but he got picked off, so that eliminated his locked-in Copeland went hitless in the last game. Roper loses his juice. Straight, Lafayette back in first, James in center, and you in right. All right, let's do it, guys. All right, so if we win, we pretty much guarantee ourselves a playoff spot because we'll have 10 wins. And that'll eliminate a lot of 8-8 teams. I mean, the Sawteeth are already out there. You have a negative run differential at 8-8, and we already have 9 wins, so we beat them, knock them out of the playoffs. So yeah, it looks like 9 or 10 is going to be needed to make the playoffs on this side. It looks like we have the stronger conference this year. Looking at our lineup, Landon Fair is hitting on fire still. Colby Shipwright is rebounding. Jackman's struggling. Woodman's struggling, and so is Patrick out there in center. But it looks like the same 9 starters from the last time we played them. Oliver, McClure, and Swiner will lead off here against Noel in the first. Oliver, of course, had the walk-off home run in the first game. Batting .310 on the year now with 4 dingers and 11 RBIs. First pitch from Noel is a changeup in there for a strike, 0-1. Slider outside from Noel, misses, ball 1. Fastball, changeup inside, pull to left field. It's going to hang up for Koch, and he'll make the catch for the first out. I'll bring up McClure. Had 2 hits in the last game, .414 average with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. First pitch fastball away, misses high, 1-0. Slider away, popped up the second. Easy play for Fair out there in shallow right. He'll make the catch for the second out. Brings up Swiner, had 2 hits in the last game, .327 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Changeup away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball misses low and away, 1-1. Fastball high, misses, 2-1. Fastball inside, hit out the center field, chasing Patrick back a few steps, but he will make the catch for a 1-2-3 inning. Noel gets through the first cleanly. Bottom half we go. Fair, Shipwright, and Colbert to face Carr. Fair comes in, hitting .354 with 7 homers. Wow, breakout year for Landon Fair and 13 RBIs for the second baseman. Slider down in the way. Changeup down in the way, misses low, 1-0 as Carr falls behind to start the at-bat. Curveball up, check swing, called a strike to Fair, 1-1. Slider down and in, grounded to third. Copeland backhands up the line, goes to first, and that'll be the 1 quick out. Brings up Shipwright, hitting .244 with 3 homers and 9 RBIs. First pitch to Shipwright's fastball away, rope to third. Diving is Copeland, and she'll make the catch to her left for the second out. That'll bring up Colbert, hitting .184 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. Down year for her. Changeup down, taken low, ball 1, still hitting under 200, unfortunately. Curveball down and away, grounded hard to second, right at McClure, though. He'll go to the bag at first, to Lafayette, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Carr in the first. Zeros put up by both of the pitchers. To the second we go. Rogers, Copeland, and Roper to face Noel. Rogers had 2 hits in the last game, was picked off late in extra innings, hitting .412 on the year with 6 homers and 18 RBIs, though. Second on the team in both departments as he takes a fastball inside, 1-0. Fastball away, called a strike at the high part, 1-1. Fastball inside, pulled softly to right field, charging is Colbert. She will run it down for the first out. Brings up Copeland, who was hitless in the last game, went, I believe, 0 for 6. .388 average with 7 homers and 20 RBIs. Leads the team in both categories as she takes a pitch inside for a ball. Next pitch, changeup's outside, 2-0 the count. Changeup away, fouled off by her, 2-1. Fastball away, misses low, 3-1. Slider inside, pulled to right field, not hit very well though, as Colbert's over for it easily. Makes the catch, and that's the second out.
Now batting the shortstop.
Shortstop snagged Roper up, had 2 hits in the last game, .441 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Fastball down, pulled out pretty well to left center field. Roper put a charge into it. That's heading over the wall out there as it's way over the Hot Corners bullpen. Solo shot for Roper here in the second is the first run of the day for either squad. Third of the season for Snag, and that's a 1-0 lead. I believe that's his 3rd solo home run as well of the season. Lafayette up now, .239 average. She was hitless in 2 at-bats in the first game. No homers, 4 RBIs. Slider down, taken for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 0-2. Slider down, roped pretty well by Lafayette to right center field. Patrick going back to the warning track. He's looking up at the wall, makes the catch in front of the wall for the 3rd out. Good athleticism from the center fielder to make the catch. Bottom 2, Hot Corners take the lead on a solo homer, 1-0. Jackman, Brown, and Pickle here to face Carr. Jackman hit .245 on the year with 1 homer and 4 RBIs for the shortstop. Down year for him. Fastball inside, misses for ball 1. Power numbers are down, RBIs are down, and so is average. Changeup down, called a strike, 1-1 from Carr. Slider outside, misses, 2-1, not even close to the zone. Curveball up and in, hit up the middle, that's a base hit. Jackman will reach here with a single to lead off the second. First hit of the day for the Freebooters. Brings up recently acquired third baseman, Bad Hop Brown. Turning to the team that he was originally on. 400 average, no homers, 1 RBI. Fastball down and in, taken for a strike, 0-1. Curveball away, fied out to right field. Back on it is Yu. It's at the warning track, looking up. Makes the catch for the first out. Jackman retreats and holds on at first base. Brings up Pickle. He's hit 297 on the year. Former Hot Corner member for year 2 and the year 1 playoffs. No homers, 2 RBIs. He was also in the year 2 playoffs. Strike caught on the outside corner on the curveball, 0-1. Released in free agency before year 3. Fastball up and in, misses, 1-1. Slider down and in, grounded up the middle. Roper going for it, flips to second 1 on the first with it McClure. That's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Carr gives up a single, but erases it on the double play ball. Top 3, 1-0 to score. James and Yu will get their first cuts, and then we'll go back to Oliver at the top of the order against Noel here. James was hitless in the first game, 0 for 5. Strike on the knees on the outside, 0-1. Fastball roped to short, right at Pickle, though, and that's going to be the easy first out. Brings up Yu, hitting 357, 2 hits in the first game, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Strike down the middle, taken, 0-1. Fastball misses outside that time from Noel, 1-1. Changeup inside, pulled into the dugout, 1-2 as Yu was out in front. Fastball up, hit pretty well to deep right center field. Patrick going back for it at the warning track, makes the catch in front of the wall for the second out on the hard hit shot. That brings up Oliver, 0 for 1 today with a fly out to left field. First pitch is taken above the letters for a ball, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0 the count now. Oliver still ahead. Fastball down at the knees, hit pretty well to right center field. That's an easy play for Patrick, though, as that's the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Noel in the third. Bottom half, Woodman, Koch, and Patrick. Bottom 3 to face Carr. Woodman's hitting 280 on the year. No homers yet. 3 RBIs for the first baseman. Comes into this game a little bit tense. First pitch changeup down in the way, taken below the knees. Ball 1. Carr falls behind. Fastball down, taken for a check swing strike, 1-1. Curveball down in the way, hit well by Woodman into the left center gap as James goes over for it. He can't cut it off, and that'll get all the way to the wall, and it'll be extra bases for Sturdy as he's on his way to second, and he'll be in easily with a leadoff double, putting him in scoring position for the bottom 2 hitters. Left fielder, rookie Timothy Koch batting, hitting 368 with no homers and 2 RBIs. Fastball up and away, taken for a called strike, 0-1 as Carlito gets ahead. Slider down and in, taken in the dirt by Koch, 1-1 the count. Next pitch is a changeup up and in, taken for a called strike, 1-2 in the count now. Fastball down in the way, swung below the knees. Koch chased after it, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Brings up rookie center fielder Jerry Patrick, hitting only 204 on the year, no homers, 2 RBIs for him. First pitch fastball down in the way, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Curveball up and in, taken inside for ball 1, 1-1. Slider down and in, misses inside, 2-1 the count. Fastball up and away, taken for a called second strike, quickly 2-2. Changeup down and in, swung through by Patrick as he's way out in front. He's down on strikes, back-to-back Ks here for Carr. Runner remains at second base, and that'll bring up Landon Fair, grounded out his first time up. First pitch fastball up and in, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a changeup down and away, outside, misses, ball 1. Slider down and in, misses inside, 2-1 the count, just missed the corner. Curveball down and away, taken for a called second strike, 2-2 the count now to Fair. Fastball up and in, check swing, Fair almost went after it, full count now. Slider down and away, hit between short and third, diving his Roper to cut it off. He gets up and fires to first, gets him by a step. Good athleticism by Snag to make the play. Carlito gives up a leadoff double, but strands the runner at second after 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Top 4, it remains 1-0. McClure, Swiner, and Rogers faces Noel. Here's McClure, he's 0 for 1 today, looking for his first hit of the contest. Noel delivers the first pitch. Strike on the inside on the 2-seamer. She's now locked in today. Only 30 pitches so far. Change up at the knees, ground hit in the right center gap. That's going to get over the leaping Fair and all the way into the wall. McClure on his way to second with extra bases. He will get in front of Patrick's throw, and that will be a leadoff double here for the Hot Corners in the fourth. Second hit of the day for them is the second extra base hit of the day as well. Buck Swiner up now, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Noel sets. First pitch is a fastball on the inside corner low for a strike, 0-1. Fast change up down, hit out to right center field pretty well, but it's going to hang up for Colbert on the warning track. She makes the catch. McClure tags, and he will go to third on the play, putting him 90 feet away from scoring with only one down. Brings up Rogers, the rookie, 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Looking for his first hit of the contest, first RBI as well. Change up at the knees, rope between third and short. It's past both diving infielders. That's a seeing eye liner single as Khalil Rogers drives in another run. The rookie comes through, makes it 2-0 Hot Corners. Brings up Copeland, the rookie's 0 for 1 today, lined out in her first at bat. Slider down, hit pretty well to right center field. That's going to chase Patrick back to the warning track again, but again he makes the catch there as all the hard hit balls do not have enough to get out of the stadium. Now to bring up Roper, 1 for 1 today with a home run and an RBI. Wind seems to be blowing in from right center field. That would explain why none of the balls are going out in that direction. First pitch is high for ball number 1, 1-0. Second pitch hit between first and second. Pass off of Ferris' glove into right field. Rogers will go to third on that as Roper reaches base with his second hit. Runners at the corners now for the Hot Corners. So that brings up Lafayette. 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right center field in her first at bat. First pitch taken inside, just misses, 1-0. Strike up and in, taken from the fastball, 1-1. Pulls that third pitch into the Freebooters dugout in between two fielders, 1-2. Fourth pitch, skied to left center field. Should be an easy play for Koch as he's over for it in the gap. And he puts it away to end the inning. Hot Corners get 3 hits and push across another run. It's 2-0. Shipwright, Colbert, and Jackman to face Carr for their second appearances. First pitch curveball down on the way to Shipwright, taken at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, taken high, ball 1. Good eye there from Curley, whatever. Slider down, grounded up the third base line, just foul. 1-2 the count now. Changeup up and away, popped up by Shipwright towards the dugout. It's going to get over it, now to play. Still remains 1-2. Fastball down and away, grounded softly to short. Roper charges, fields it, and goes to first. That's 1 out. Brings up Colbert, 0 for 1 today. Now down to a 179 average on the year. Curveball down and away, pulled foul by Colbert. She's out in front of that, looking for a fastball. Fastball up and in from Carr, hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, and James fields it and gets it in quickly. Colbert on with her first hit of the day. She's 1 for 2. Brings up Jackman, who singled in his first at bat as well. The only hit was the first hit of the day for the Freebooters as he takes a changeup low, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, grounded to third. Diving is Copeland. She can't get it, and that's going to be into the corner. Runner going to hold up at second, though, as Swiner gets it in quickly. 2 runners on back-to-back singles, and that makes Jackman 2 for 2. Brings up Bad Hop Brown, grounded into a double play his last time up, hitting .333 on the year. No homers, 1 RBI. Fastball down and away, grounded back to Carr. He knocks it down, goes to second with it 1, on to first. McClure, double play, and that ends the inning. Good recovery by Carr to make the double play still happen. 1-4-3. Top 5, it's 2-0 Hot Corners. James, Yu, and Oliver face Noel here in the 5th. James is 0 for 1 today, flew out in his first at bat, 0 for his last 6 appearances. Ball high, 1-0. Change up down, pulled to right field, hit pretty well, but it's going to hang up for Colbert on the warning track, and she will put it away for the first out. Brings up Yu, he's 0 for 1 today with a fly out as well. First pitch from Noel is a fastball swung through 0-1. He's late. Fastball down, popped to center field. It could be a tough play for Patrick. It will fall into his glove, though, as he manages to run it down for the second out. Brings up Oliver, 0 for 2 today. Fly out and a ground out. Fastball inside, misses for ball 1, 1-0. Slider away, misses outside, 2-0 the count. Third pitch pulled to left field. That's going to hang up for Koch, though, and he'll put it away for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Noel in the 5th. Bottom 5 we go. It remains 2-0. Pickle, Woodman, and Koch do up. Pickle grounded into a double play ball his last time up. Change up down, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball away, swung through 0-2. Curveball up. Chased by Pickle, pops it to right field, shallow. McClure out, makes the catch for the first out. Brings up Woodman. He's 1 for 1 today with a double. First pitch fastball down in the way, taken below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Good eye there from Sturdy. Change up down, called a strike at the knees this time, 1-1. Slider up and away, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and in, popped. Broke his bat and Woodman manages to fight it off anyway, 1-2. Curveball down and in, grounded softly to short. Roper charges, fields it. He's going to go to 1 with it, and that's the second out. Got to bring up Koch. He's 0 for 1 today, still looking for his first hit of the game. Fastball up and away. Rookie takes it for a called strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, misses inside, ball 1, 1-1. Slider down and away, taken low, 2-1 the count. Fastball up and in, called a second strike, 2-2 now as Carr evens the count back up. Change up down and away, dribbled by Koch in front of the plate. Oliver comes out for it. He'll go to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Carr in the 5th. Top 6 we go. It remains 2-0. McClure, Swiner, and Rogers to face Noel. McClure doubled his last time up, 1 for 2. Then I believe he came around the score on an RBI single. Slider way inside from Noel, almost hits him, 1-0. Slider inside, hit back up the middle this time. Pickle lines, makes the catch on the liner though, and that's 1 out. Bring up Buck Swiner. He's 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit of the contest. Fastball outside, taken for a strike, 0-1 the count. Slider up, popped by Swiner into shallow right center field. In is Patrick. He calls off fair, and he'll make the catch for the second out. Brings up Rogers, 1 for 2 today. Singled in a run his last time up. Fastball away, grounded to third short on the hop. Pickle fields, goes to first. Another 1-2-3 inning for Noel in the 6th. Bottom half we go. It remains 2-0. Patrick, fair, and Shipwright to face Carr, who has 2 strikeouts today. Patrick up now. Rookie's 0 for 1. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-1. Slider down and away, grounded softly to second. McClure over for it. Goes to first, and that's 1 out. I'll bring up Fair, 0 for 2, grounded into a double play his last time up. Curveball out, swung way out in front of it, 0-1. Fastball down, pop foul, out of play. 0-2 the count now. Change up inside. Fair pops at the left center field, charging his Swiner. Makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring up Shipwright. He's 0 for 2 today. Fastball up, taken high, Shipwright, 0-1. 1-0, whatever. Change up away, hit pretty well up the middle. Off James slides, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Carr. Top 7 we go. It remains 2-0. Copeland, Roper, and Lafayette face Noel in the 7th. Both pitchers are in a duel now. Only 4 hits given up. Fastball outside, taken for a strike, 0-1. Chain 2-seamer in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Fastball away, pulled out the right center field. It's going to hang up for Patrick in the gap, though, as he will run it down and make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Brings up Roper. He's 2 for 2 today. Homered in the first. Homered in the 2nd inning, making it a 1-0 game. And then he also singled his last time up. First pitch from Noel is a slider in the middle of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Fastball high, misses for ball 1, 1-1. Changeup outside, misses, ball 2. Fastball on the outside, taken for a strike, 2-2. That was a changeup, actually. Changeup away, grounded on a hop to second. Fair there, and he'll go to first. That's 2 quick outs. That brings up Lafayette, who's 0 for 2 today, looking for her first hit of the contest. Fastball down, popped up by Lafayette into shallow left center. In on its Patrick. He'll call off the shortstop, and he will make the catch for the final out. Bottom 7 we go. It's 2-0. Colbert, Jackman, and Brown due up. Here's Colbert. She singled in her last time up. 1 for 2 today. Change up down and in. O'Mara lines it down the right field line. Just hooking foul, 0-1. Next pitch is a fastball down and away. Taken low, ball 1. Curveball down and in. Swung through 1-2 as Colbert was way out in front of that one. Carlito ahead in the count now. Slider up and away, popped into up the middle. McClure over for it, makes the catch behind the bag, and that's the first out. Brings up Jackman. The DH is 2 for 2 today, singled twice in his first 2 at-bats. Fastball up and in. Jackman checks his swing. It's high, ball 1. Slider down and away, grounded up the middle. Divings McClure, he can't get there. Make Jackman 3 for 3 as he is perfect today. 3 singles for him as he's on with 1 out. That brings up Bad Hop Brown, grounded into a double play his last time up. He's 0 for 2. Changeup in the dirt, taken low, ball 1. Fastball down and away, fouled off by Brown as he's late, 1-1. Slider in the dirt, taken past Oliver. Jackman will advance to second on the pass ball. It's 2-1 count now to Brown. Double play is no longer in order. Curveball up and away, taken outside, ball 3, 3-1 the count. Fastball inside, Brown takes it for ball 4, a 5-pitch walk from Carr, and that puts 2 on with 1 out. Tying runs are on base for Norton Pickle. He's grounded into a double play once, and he's flined out his other time up. Brown will be pinch run for by backup catcher Stracy Wickers. Carr is going to be done after a 74-pitch outing. He had a great pitched into the 7th inning, got an out, but I can't take any more chances. We're going to need to go to the only pitcher who didn't pitch in yesterday's game, righty Troy Harrison. Harrison enters with a 3.86 ERA and a 1.86 WHIP. Was injured earlier in the year, but has bounced back since his injury. He'll face his former teammate Norton Pickle. Two-seamer down in the way, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, misses inside for ball 1. Changeup down and in, misses just below the knees, 2-1 the count. Fastball down in the way, check swing, 3-1 the count as it misses outside. Two-seamer up and away, called a strike at the letters, full count now. Changeup in the middle of the plate, hit back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Pickle. James charging, he's going to come up throwing for the plate. It will hold the runner to third. Loaded bases now. Freebooter's looking to break it open as Woodman's up. Doubled it in his second at bat. He's 1 for 2. Or he doubled in his first at bat, I think. I'm not sure. First pitch fastball up and in. Rope to left center field. Swiner going over for it. Dives to cut it off. That'll score 2 runs at least as they come around to tie the game on the RBI single by Woodman. Runner at third. Runners at the corners now for Koch, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. Fastball down in the dirt. Misses low. Ball 1. Next pitch is a changeup down at the knees. Taken for a strike. 1-1. Fastball inside. Taken for a called second strike as Koch checks his swing. 1-2. Two-seamer up, pulled foul by Koch as he's out in front, 1-2. Fastball down, popped up into center field, hit pretty well. James back for it, he's going to make the catch. Going to come up throwing for the plate as the runner tags, throw in, not in time. It's a go-ahead sacrifice fly for Koch, giving the Freebooters a 3-2 lead here in the 7th as Harrison fucks it up. Patrick in now, 0 for 2. Rookie still looking for his first hit of the game. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-1. Harrison has blown the lead. He is on hook for the loss now. Two-seamer grounded foul by Patrick, 0-2. Changeup down and in, swung through strike 3 as Patrick's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. He'll return to the dugout and get his glove as the Freebooters take a 3-2 lead thanks to a 2-run single by Woodman and a sacrifice fly by rookie Timothy Koch. Top 8, Noel has a chance to get the victory, only giving up 4 hits so far through 7 innings as James leads off 0 for 2. Wickers will exit as Kira Nutmeg will come into play third base. The former Sawtooth member signed in free agency. At her natural position, James takes a first pitch on the inside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball away, 0-2. Change up, pulled foul by James. He stays alive, 0-2. Changeup middle of the plate, hit back up the middle. That's a base hit for James, his first of the day. Make him 1 for 3. Tying run is on to lead off the inning for the Hot Corners in the 8th. That brings up Yu. He's 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit of the contest still. Double play depth is the infielders. Strike at the letters on the fastball from Noel, 0-1. Changeup down, rope to left center field, over the leaping Pickles glove. That's heading into the gap. That will get all the way to the wall as Koch tries to run it down. And then he looks at it and doesn't do anything as Yu will walk into second with a double. James comes around to score to tie the game. That was a misplay by the rookie left and center fielders as they both looked at each other and neither of them went for the ball. Oliver now with a chance to give the Hot Corners the lead here in the 8th. Looking to be the hero 2 games in a row as the first pitch fastball is way high from Noel, ball 1. Fastball skied out to right field. That's going to be hit pretty deep. Should be enough to tag Yu up to third. Colbert makes the catch. Doesn't have an arm, though. Throw to third will be late as Yu slides in safely. Brings up McClure. He's 1 for 3 today with a double in his second at-bat of the game. Infielders are in, looking to cut the run off at the plate. First pitch is a strike at the letters on the fastball from Noel, 0-1. Fastball inside on the letters again, 0-2 the count now. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate. McClure punishes it deep to center field. Patrick going back to the warning track will make the catch for the second out, but it's going to be deep enough to score you, and that's a sacrifice fly to give the Hot Corners the lead 4-3 in the 8th. That'll bring up Buck Swiner, 0 for 3 today, looking for his first hit of the game. Noel's first pitch is a fastball high that misses, ball 1. Changeup away, misses high, 2-0. Changeup inside, pull foul by Swiner. He's out in front, 2-1. Fastball inside, rope to right field. That's a liner heading to the wall. Colbert back, makes the catch at the wall as she crashes into it for the 3rd out. Hot Corners push across 2, though, to answer back to the Freebooters, giving them the lead in the 8th. Harrison going to pitch against Fair, Shipwright, and Colbert. Fair is 0 for 3 today, looking for his first hit of the game. Changeup down, grounded softly to 3rd. Copeland charging. She'll go to 1st. 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what we need. Shipwright 0 for 3 today, also looking for his first hit of the game. Fastball up and away, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, called a strike again, 0-2 the count now as Shipwright looks at the first 2. Changeup inside, misses for ball 1. He also was waiting on it. Two-seamer down and away, chased by Shipwright as he dribbles it to 1st. Lafayette bare hands, goes to the bag herself. That's the 2nd out. That'll bring up Colbert, 1 for 3 today, singled in her last at bat. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Two-seamer down and away, grounded to short. Roper charges, he'll go to 1st. 1-2-3 inning for Harrison in the 8th. Good playing, good defense, and good pitching. Keep the Hot Corners lead at 4-3. Top 9, Rogers, Copeland, and Roper face Noel. Noel will exit here at the beginning of the 9th as Grace Lupinovich, the specialist righty, comes in. 4.70 ERA with the 1.37 whip. Not great numbers for the veteran. First pitch fastball at the knees for a strike, 100 miles an hour. Rogers behind. Cutter inside for a strike, 0-2 quickly to count. Change up, pulled to 1st, past the diving first baseman into right field. A base hit for Rogers, his 2nd of the day. Put him on at 1st to lead off the inning. That'll bring up Vanessa Copeland, the rookie 3rd baseman's 0 for 3, feeling a little tense now. Slot curveball away, called a strike, 0-1, Lupinovich ahead. Cutter up, rope to center field. That's going to drop for a base hit as Copeland's 1 for 4. Rogers will hold at 2nd base as the throw in from Patrick's a good one. 1st and 2nd now to lead off the inning, and that'll bring up Roper, 2 for 3 today. Home run and a single to his credit, as well as an RBI. Specialist activates here. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1, that misses from Lupinovich. Curveball inside, misses inside, high, 2-0. Change up, pulled foul by Roper. He's out in front, 2-1. Fastball catches the inside corner on the cutter, 2-2. Fastball up, hit back up the middle. Back 3 straight hits as the run goes to center field. Rogers will hold on at 3rd as the throw in from Patrick's a good one. Bases loaded on 3 straight hits. As Lafayette due up, we're going to pinch hit here. Lafayette, of course, hitless. We're going to bring in the rookie utility fielder, Tyree Freeman, looking to come through again here. Cutter away, grounded to 2nd, tags the runner at 1st, goes to 2nd for the double play, but a run comes in. It's 5-3. Instead of going home, they tag the 2 runners, which were right there. One are at 3rd now with 1 out. 2 outs now for James. Singled was last time up, 1 for 4. 1 for 3. First, 2nd pitch pulled into right center field. Should be an easy catch out there for Patrick. He makes it, and that's the 3rd out. Hot Corners get 1 back, though, on a double play ball with the bases loaded. 5-3 to score to the bottom of the 9th. Jackman, Nutmeg, and Pickle to face Harrison again. Freeman remains in the game at first base as Harrison will deal with the middle of the order. Jackman, of course, is 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. DH looking to get on base 1 more time. Change up down and away, called a strike, 0-1. Change up down and in, misses inside, ball 1. Fastball up and away, taken high, 2-1. This is the part of the game where I wish he had a breaking ball. Two-seamer down and away, grounded to 1st. Freeman charges, makes the play, and he'll go to the bag, 1 out. That brings up Nutmeg, getting her first at bat of the game. She came in as a defensive replacement in the 7th. Fastball up and away, taking first strike, 0-1. Change up down and away, grounded, popped into right center field. Over for it is James. He misses it, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. That's not what you need to see out there. That's a mental faux pas by the controller, but that would be me. James misses it. That's a double for Nutmeg.
The shortstop, Norton Pickle.
We'll bring up Pickle. Norton takes the first pitch changeup down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fastball up and in, taken for a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer down, rope to first. Diving is Freeman, he'll make the catch, throw to second, doubles her off. Freeman makes a great athletic play, and the rookie saves the game for the Hot Corners. Harrison gave up a liner, Freeman laid out, made the catch, got up, and had enough wherewithal to throw to second to make the play. Doubling off the slow-footed nutmeg, and the Hot Corners escape with a victory 5-3. Hot Corners finished the regular season with a 5-game winning streak, almost assuredly assuring themselves a playoff berth here in year 4. 2 really close games here at the end. Oliver was hitless 0 for 4, so was Swiner. Lafayette was 0 for 3 hitless. Freeman did not get a hit in his pinch hit opportunity, but made great plays in the field. He did get credit for that RBI. You're not supposed to on the double play ball, but I guess he gets credit for it. Oh well. On their side, their top 2 batters went hitless. So did Bad Hop Brown, as well as their bottom 2, Koch and Patrick. Although Koch did hit a sac fly to drive in a run. Let's see. Wickers didn't even get a chance to bat, actually. She was just a pinch runner. Looking at the pitching, Carr goes 6 1/3, gets a no decision. 5 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 1 walk. Not a bad outing for him at all. Harrison goes 2 2/3, blows the lead, manages to get credit for the victory though after 3 hits given up, 1 earned run. Noel goes 8+ inning, actually goes 8 innings, gets the loss, 6 hits given up, 4 earned runs, 1 home run given up. Lupinovich goes 1 inning, gives up 3 hits and an earned run. Player of the game is Snag Roper. He went 3 for 4, home run, 2 singles, RBI, and a run scored. Woodman went 2 for 3, double, and 2 RBIs, scored on a single later in the game. Then Carr went 6 1/3, 5 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 1 walk. All around, we did what we needed to do to secure ourselves a playoff berth. That's what matters. We won our last 2 games. All right, let's see. There's 10 games left in the regular season. Wild Pigs have the final 3 games. Oh, that's going to determine who makes the playoffs. If the Moose lose their last game against the Herbivores, we might have enough to be the division leaders. Looking at it right now before we sim. Let's have a look. Right now, we're at +11. We need the Moose to lose by a lot. We're probably going to be the 2 seed, which means we will be on the road. Now the question is, did we do enough to make the playoffs, or are we out? This is it. Our destiny is in the hands of the other teams. Let's see what happens. Jacks beat the Crocodons 6 4, assuring themselves the division title. Moose are going to crush the Herbivores here, 10-1. They win the division. Sandcats beat the Moonstars 3-0. That's good for us. Crocodons lose to the Buzzards 5-4. Then the Crocodons beat the Buzzards to knock them out of the playoffs 13-5. Sirloins beat the Moonstars 7-1. That's also good for us. Sirloins win the division. Sirloins rally to beat the Moonstars again. No, they lose 12-1. Late rally by the Moonstars make them 9-7. Wild Pigs beat the Freebooters 3-2 and 10. Then they beat the Freebooters 4-1. And the Herbivores, playing spoilers here, lose 6-4. Okay. So, who is in, who is out? Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. So we definitely needed to win those last 2 games, otherwise we don't make the playoffs. We won where we needed to. So Moose win the division. They finish 11-5. They will be the 1 seed. Sirloins win the Boss division at 10-6. Only team in that division to get double-digit wins. So we are the 3 seed. We finish at 10-6. We are going to play the Sirloins in round 1 on the road. And the 4 seed, there are 3 teams at 9-7. The Wild Pigs, Sandcats, and Moonstars. And the winner, based on run differential, is the Wild Pigs. So they will be the 4 seed. They will take on the Moose in the first round of the playoffs. Not us for once. Looking at the other side, Heaters win their division at 11-5. Jacks win the other division at 12-4. Jacks will be the 1. Heaters are the 2. The 3 seed is the Crocodons at 9-7. And the 4 seed at 8-8 is... Oh, it's a tie. Buzzards are at -5. They're out. Wide Loads are at -14. They're out. Both the Overdogs and the Platypi are 8-8. Who goes to the playoffs? What happens? I don't know. Run differentials are the same. The records are the same. Is it by placement in the division? What's the third tiebreaker? Anybody signed or released here? Let's see. Where is it? A lot of it. Okay. Frequent gets +2 junk. Well, that's good. Spicy Hangnail off the Overdogs, replaced by Simba Delano. Enrique Goyo is off the wide loads, replaced by Marsha Brown. They want to make the playoff push. Oh, they got Marsha. Oh, my God. Diabolical. Diabolical. Platypi release. Rosemary Harrington signed Memori Aoshima. I guess the Platypi are out. Is it a head-up record? Might be a head-up record. Swiner gets +4 fielding. Nice. Didn't even have to do it ourselves on that one. That's it. Okay. Can't afford any of these, so we're not going to buy anything. We're done with that. Let's take a look and see, is there anybody we want to sign or cut? Let's have a look at the stats here to end the season. 283 average for Oliver, 411 from McClure, Swiner went 305, Rogers 417, Roper 458 wins the batting title for our team, Copeland 380, not bad for the rookie, Lafayette 224, down near bad numbers for her, worst average in the starting lineup, James hit 266, not great, Yu went 356, Wilson 455 off the bench, McDowell was 182, down year for him. Longstroke hit 300, and Freeman hit 333 and only 6 at-bats. Not bad. Frazier 1-0, 6.17 ERA. Bad numbers for him. Hatter 2-1, 478. Really good bounce back after that horrible first game she pitched. Hester 1-1, 3.76 ERA. Hands down, second best starter numbers-wise. Carr 2-0, 3.09 ERA. Great numbers for him as a starter. Stevens 1-1, 5.40 ERA in the bullpen, not great. Lau 1-2, 6.07, horrible. Manning 1-0, 10.32, also horrible. Harrison only pitched 9 2/3 because he was hurt. 1-1, 3.72 ERA, not bad. Could be better though. All right, so we could improve the bullpen. We could improve the. I think the starting rotation is fine, so I'm not going to touch that. But yeah, I think we need to improve our bullpen. Maybe sign 1 or 2 guys. Probably just the 1. Maybe get rid of Stevens, sign someone else. And then lineup, maybe get a better backup catcher. And then I'll look at the first baseman and see what we have, but I doubt I get anybody good that I can afford, you know? And we'll go to the playoffs, see which team made it. Just add these high-level guys to the thing real quick. Alright, looking at this, let's go to the relievers here. So we got Baron, we got Hangnail, D, Towers, Durham. They're all expensive. Closers are expensive. Jesus Christ, I don't have the money for this. I don't think this is an option. Yeah, this isn't going to be an option. We can't do this. What about Stevens? What's he at? 3 or 4? No. Alright, we can't sign a pitcher, so that's upsetting. We don't need a starter. Yeah, we could sign Rather as well and cut Stevens. A little bit older. Not as good of a pitcher, but, you know, Ratherswell is a long reliever. We could use him for that. And it would put us at an uneven number of relievers, righty to lefty. So, all right, we'll pass. We won't sign a pitcher. Let's look at the others. Look at these position players, eh? Signed by this, please. Catcher, what do we have? We got. I'm not bringing in Stat Cleef. I love Lars, but no. We got Staples, Flexed, and Junior Young Senior. Flex is the better. Staples is the best hitter of the 3. She's also the youngest. She's not the best fielder. She has the worst arm of the 3. what does it compare to McDowell? It would save us some salary, that's for sure. Same overall. Staples is the better offensive player. Also, she doesn't run as well. She's a better fielder. She just doesn't have the same arm as him. Okay. I'll do it. I don't care. Bring her in. Give me some more money. Come on in, Stacy. All right, so sorry, Arsenio, you are out. You are not going to be on the roster for the playoffs. Let's look at this. Lafayette, what about first base? We got Song, too much money. Manley, way too much money. Bentley, have enough money for him. Possibility. Much better hitter. Better overall player. No speed. Better fielder. It's first base. He doesn't really need an arm, per se. We could go Bentley here. I wouldn't mind that. Plus, he could play first base in the field, and that'll allow Rogers to be the DH. I like that. Make that move. Go ahead. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead. You do you. You do you, G. And then, looking at outfield, let's look there. Is there anyone else I want to replace? Who didn't hit well? Roper had an amazing year. Swiner did good. Wilson did great off the bench. Yu had an outstanding year, his best year by far. Freeman hit well. Longstroke hit well. Copeland had a great year. Led the team in home runs and RBIs. McClure, great, as always. Rogers had a good year. Oliver had a decent year. Wasn't anything spectacular by any stretch of the mind, but he did what he needed to do. James was the only one who didn't do well. So, what can I do with his salary? Is there an outfielder I can bring in who can play? Because I have 3 outfielders. Wilson can play center if I need him to. Not enough money to sign Cracker. Goyo and Jones would be bad fits for us, so let's not go with them. Jackie Slam, not enough money. Brickhouse, not enough money. Not enough money for Stiffs or Longballo. We have enough money for Pittman, but that's it. Alright, I think we just stick with James and, go from there. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll stick with him. That's all we're doing. Make 2 moves, bring in a better backup catcher, bring in a better first baseman. Better fielding first baseman, too, and a better hitting first baseman. Haha. Just doesn't run. Alright, we've made our moves. We can't afford anything else player development-wise. Let's go. We know who we're playing. We're playing the Sirloins at their park. There it is. There's the matchup. Manny K is the ace versus our ace, Connor Frazier Jr. We beat Manny K. We did not beat Manny K's. We played Slip Vanderwink in the regular season. We made the playoffs for the 3rd time in our 4th year. So, great bounce-back season for us. Go from 5-11 back up to 10-6. We are now still defensive experts, but our contact hitting's up now. Power's come up a little bit. Speed is way down. Rotations and bullpen are the same. So our rotation is still better than our bullpen. All right, let's look at the bracket. Who made it? Was it the Platypi or the other guys? It was the Platypi. The Platypi made that move to cut cap even though they were going to be in the playoffs? Wow. Guess they really don't see themselves beating the Jacks, I guess. Oh, the Jacks have Presidente, our former pitcher. I forgot about that. We could see him if we go all the way to the end. Let's look at the others. Let's see if any other of our players are going to be in the starters. Bugsy Snuggs, we beat the piss out of in the playoffs against the Sandcats the year before. No, he was on the Wild Pigs. We beat the piss out of him. Like, literally just, Or no, I'm thinking of Arches. I'm thinking of Kerwin Arches. My bad. No, I don't recognize any other players. Okay, at least none of the starting pitchers anyway. Alright, so we know who we're playing. We got the Sirloins next time out in the playoffs. Number 3 seed taking on the 2 seed. We do not have home field advantage. Even though we were a 10-win team, we did not do enough to beat the Moose in the tiebreaker. We did not score enough runs. So we're going to be playing behind the 8 ball. We are not going to have home field advantage unless the 4 seed, which is the Wild Pigs, upset the Moose in the first round. So we're going to need to work for it. This isn't going to be handed to us. We have to work for it. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching. Hot Corners will come at you with a playoff episode, hopefully tomorrow night. I'll see you then. This is a nasty one. Signing off.